What's up guys, Drew Peacock here, and today I'm going to be showing off my brand new car. Right here, wait, what the fuck is this? Someone move this piece of shit off my screen before I lose my shit. Move it, bitch. There you go. What the fuck does it take to get someone to move something? Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, Andrew, Drew Peacock, why the fuck would you buy a 2006 Mustang GT? It's 2017. That car is over 11 years old. Well, the closer you look at this car, the more you'll see why. Maybe on the exit coming up, I think it's Mexico City or something like that, I'm not sure. Today, I'm having those bad boys installed. Alright, so what I'm going to do, take my car into the shop, have them cut off the cats for off-roading purposes only, and then I'm going to have them install those reservoirs. I haven't been going out and shit like that, so I have a blown tranny right now. I'm waiting to do a 6-speed swap, so it's just gonna be some time and some money, but got the Mustang back up and running. Okay, I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. It would have took me way longer, the whole YouTube support and everything like that. You guys helped me do it, so I'm gonna take you guys on the first drive. That's not a stream. Doing an install, and I mean, by the look of the video, you guys know what I'm going to be installing. I'm going to be installing some new taillights. I think it's going to look great. Okay, I'm going to wait for the turnaround. Shebang. Oh my god, man, look at that. Just look at it. It's clean. Okay, that's all I can say. It's clean, but that's because I got my new hood and I'm fixing up my bumper because it is getting its color changed. Okay, and today for the bumper, and then we'll toss on the hood and then it'll be good. Alright guys, so it's the next day. I stopped recording. It got dark and I didn't want to just keep recording me sanding and shit like that, but this is how it looks like right before the dip. I'm about to take it in right now. How's it going guys? Drew Peacock here. The day has come. The wrap is done and it's right there.
One shot, two shot, hands up, headshot, 4 o'clock, on the watch, 4 o'clock, on the spot.
I looked for any other excuse not to, but we got hood clips. We are going to be mounting hood clips, maybe say right there or so. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to find out underneath where we can mount them, but we're gonna be mounting some hood clips. But the finished result just looks absolutely amazing. It was a pain in the ass to get them aligned properly. I will tell you that. They are functional, which is what I want, and they are gonna hold my hood closed while I'm going on high speeds on the freeway. I'm out of store, picked up a couple cans of Plasti Dip. I'm gonna show you guys the correct way to Plasti Dip in case you wanted to Plasti Dip your wheels. Let's check it out. Look at that aggressive ass stance. Jesus, yeah, the lip on the rear, it looks like way bigger now. I don't know why, but and then the big question everyone wants to know is, Drew Peacock, Andrew, how much horsepower, how much torque are you pushing with this setup right now? As of right now, I am pushing 500 wheel horsepower and 500 torque. Exactly, 500, nothing more, nothing less. Today, I'm gonna be going to the drag strip. Today is my last day with my car. Tomorrow I'm taking it to the shop and it's going to be completely transformed. Figured this would be the best route to go because you guys obviously love show cars and stance cars. So I just figured that this would be the best thing for you guys and you guys would really appreciate it. I'm joking. Stop clicking off the video. I didn't get that, okay? The real mod that I got was, instead of my old saline supercharger, I got a ProCharger centrifugal supercharger. But pretty much what I want to do is enhance their intake design. I'll start painting it and then I'll show you guys the finished result. All right, guys, and won't you look at that? That is the finished product. We got the sides painted black. It is beautiful. It looks like it's supposed to be like that. Like, today we're gonna be taking off my ghetto exhaust off of my Mustang GT, and we're gonna be throwing on a Pipes Performance exhaust. The homemade ones where on the pipes, I mean, look at the difference. It's embarrassing. I actually had this on my car for the longest time. I just loved how they sounded. They did sound legit. But the difference between an actual set is just night and day. I mean, it looks a lot better. My tips aren't sticking out 40 inches anymore. Gotta try it out. We gotta see how this comes off, okay? We gotta try this out. You think it's gonna be easy or hard? Don't scrape with wrap because it will chew that shit up. So it's, again, not the end of the world, okay? I'm just getting that right out of the gates. It's not the end of the world, but it's gonna keep happening. So I gotta think of a solution, and I might have just come up with one. All right, so I got in touch with R1 Concepts. You guys might have heard of them. They are a pretty big page on Instagram, and obviously they make brakes. This might be on the same level as like doing an oil change. Like, this is not hard at all. So if you've ever hesitated to do brakes, just go ahead and try it out. It's really not that hard. I don't think you guys will freak out. So the Mustang, it's not going so well. I'm sorry to say, it is not going so well. Originally, when I went with the Supercharger kit, I was like, okay, I hit up my tuner and I told him, hey man, I just want to be around 700 wheel and I'll be chilling. Get me there and we'll be good. He was like, buy this kit. I bought the kit, dropped a lot of money on it. You guys know that. Got it installed, stayed at the same horsepower rating as the saline blower. Fast forward, went full E85. Turns out I needed more things and more things and more things. And now we're on E85, 24 pounds of boost, which is way too much apparently. And we're still, well, it's not even done. It's hard to explain. How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. Today we're gonna be going to a car meet or race meet. I don't usually do this too often, but since I got the car running really good again, yeah, I'm curious to see how the car will do. Hopefully there's races after. It sounds like there are. Again, we're going kind of in the middle of nowhere, so I hope there's races, but honestly, I'm excited. We are removing the vinyl wrap today. Again, it looks decent in photos and it looks decent on camera, but in person, I am noticing a lot of imperfections, and it has got to go. So I went ahead and just got it masked off in my garage. It says DIY, you do it at home, so we'll see how it comes out in your own home. All right, so 3 to 4 coats in, this is what the car looked like, and this is where we decided to stop because from a distance it looks good, but once you get up close, you start to see the errors. It dripped on the fender right there. It started to run down a lot of the horizontal panels, and we think it's because we were dipping when it was pretty cold out. I don't know why the pickup tube broke right away. We didn't install it super hard. I just pressed it on, and then all of a sudden when I went to go spray, it was cracked. So I don't know what happened there, but still, we had to remove the plasti dip. So this right here is from True Fiber. It is the carbon fiber center console piece, and it looks beautiful. I mean, Oh yeah, that looks really clean. Let me get out of my way, handle. It's time for some new wheels, okay? These are like the Payless shoes of wheels. They're good looking wheels in my opinion. They're a little bit outdated. If they were all black or all some other color, you know, just all right guys, finished result, all said and done, nice and clean. And look at that sheen. I think that's gonna be my new catchphrase. I got them all cleaned up. I'm not the best at cleaning wheels, but these cleaned up really easily. The matte black for sure helps. And I just think they look absolutely bitchin' on the car. Just compliments the car in so many ways. All right, so we made it to Downey. Let me show you guys why my car sounds NA. Well, it's because it is. If you notice, there's no belt on this thing. Well, what happened was there's a pulley that's supposed to connect to that dampener right there. That pulley with the little white ring around it, that's a harmonic balancer, right? And so what it does is it dampens vibrations or some shit like that. Anyway, so there's supposed to be a pulley that connects to that, but I destroyed the bolts holding on that pulley. It just torqued them off, just destroyed them while I was racing. And the reason why I'm granny shifting also is because I have a dragging clutch. So this car is just having a little bit of issues right now. Just too much power. When you start making a lot of power, shit starts to break. You start to find weak spots, and so that's what we did. So anyway. Oh baby, she's back and she's better than ever. God, the blow-off sound. How I've missed you. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, then you probably don't know this, but the Mustang kind of took a shit on me. It let's just say it has a quick disconnect crank now. So I'll explain what happened, and I'll explain my plans with that car. Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and let me show you what's been cooking up for what's almost been a full year. Let me show you guys. What I decided to do was say fuck the 3-valve platform. Even though they can make a decent power, it takes a lot of money to build a 3-valve, and at the end of the day, why build a 3-valve when you can just go ahead and toss a Gen 3 Coyote in the car with a 3-liter Whipple Supercharger just mounted perfectly right on top. That is what's been cooking inside the 3-valve. It is no longer a 3-valve, so I gotta think of something else to call it. Okay. Alright guys, so I've made the pickup. We're at the tire shop right now. I can't wait. I need to show you guys what ESR and I have been cooking up, and I think you guys are going to be excited. So these bad boys right here are 1-of-1 ESR drag wheels. Beadlock drag wheels. They are 15" by 10. And well, why not get a custom 3-piece to match it? So this fuck are you supposed to get this on? Watch out there! finally figure out which one of my cars is my alpha. Which one of these two bad boys right here will lead the flock into battle. But today we have a lot going on. We are going to be covering what happened with the Mustang. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that it broke down. Big things coming. It's going to change the way the build is just overall, so stay tuned for that. But all those little black specks is melted rubber, and if you actually look at the grooves on the Supercharger pulley itself, there's rubber in the grooves, which is no bueno. So obviously with the belt on, we didn't see those, but we did see the black specks around there, and that's not a good sign. Took off the belt, and you cannot spin this. If the starter can't spin it, then my mere human hand is not going to spin this. Anyways, so it is good news, but still bad news. This is the second time a Supercharger has kind of messed up on me. I believe my F1A, when I had the 3-valve setup, it fucked up on me once. So Superchargers 0 and 2 on this one, but I think this one was just a little bit of a dud. So I'm thinking toss in a new belt block, toss on the same blower, and see what it'll do. And maybe, because I woke up really early to go pick up one of my favorite cars, and that is the good old-fashioned 3-valve. Now, if you guys know anything about this car, you know it's no longer a 3-valve. You guys know what's underneath the hood, and we'll be talking about that in a second. Please let the 4 be. Downshift again. Right after this. Well, we were out driving the Mustang right now, trying to get a little bit more footage of it, and as you can see, we are on the side of the road. I'm here with my buddy Ian. I was showing him how the Mustang feels because he's never been in it before, and a pretty underwhelming first reaction because on the second pull it just sheared off everything. I mean, it is in a what? How many? It's an individual 6 rib now. You got 6 separate strands. So it destroyed it. We're on the side of the road waiting. Well, luckily, I did have another belt in the car, and we have it almost on, but we gotta put the tensioner, and we don't have any tools to do it yet. So we're waiting on a few reinforcements. We're good to go. I mean, we'll be good. We got the new belt on. We just got to do the tensioner, and then we're out of here. Thank God. So there's my old spring. That is an Eibach lowering spring. Here's the new ones. Height-wise, side by side, I mean, that's a big difference. It's actually really hard to tell because of the lighting, but it's sitting a good inch, probably taller, maybe 1.5 to 2 inches. That one has been used and put through the ringer. We got the brakes installed and done, looking really sexy. And then we have the springs. We got the drag set up. All we have to do is do the Watts link and the torque bar. That shit fucking hooks. Holy crap. Package acquired. Okay, so with them on the car, oh god, I'm gonna like lower the brightness a lot so you guys can see. They look pretty good. It's questionable. They look decent at best. Like, it just looks uniform, and it looks like, you know, a matte taillight, but I just feel like maybe if those were just matte red, it would just look good. Like, why even go to the trouble of destroying these and just spray these with a red tint, and then they're fine. You guys have been asking for the Coyote swapped 3-valve versus the McLaren MP412C, and I feel like this car is at its point now to where it actually stands a chance against the 3-valve. 1, 2, 3. I think it's almost ready to have the power turned up. We have a built Gen 3 Coyote in there, and we're not even breaking the limits of a stock motor. Like, what are we doing? We're wasting time. We're wasting money. So let me just show you guys what we had done. The only thing you can see that they did underneath the hood is this little tiny box right here, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of what they installed is pretty insignificant, but that allows me to have accurate gauges. But like this is my POV right here. And it fits so perfect in there. They really knocked it out of the park with that. It's the perfect size. I picked out this gauge, and then we also have a shift light right there. Again, sorry if the audio is kind of dog shit. Got it all jacked up, and ooh, I'm on bags, dude. Look at that. That shit's hella flush. Anyways, I got it way up in the air. Probably way too high for OSHA standards, but underneath, look at this. Oh my God. This is my first time seeing it too. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Cortex Racing Watts Link and Torque Arm, along with their extreme anti-roll bar. All right, so here's the parts we got today that we'll be installing. We still have more on the way. We have the rear shocks from Lakewood Industries. These are their drag shocks. And we have a Shelby rear shock mount brace. We're still waiting on the Steeda X brace that'll go in there. All right, so I carefully bent the legs, and they were able to fit. I mean, it is solid. I'm shaking the whole car. It just overall looks really nice in here. And that should also help sturdy up the whole car, because this car isn't meant for all that power. Dude, it is so fucking dirty. This is one day of rain. This is ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna do the shocks now. I'm just gonna quickly do them off camera. I've done this recently, so it shouldn't be too bad. Let me knock them out. All right, got her in. Not too bad, pretty easy if I do say so myself. We got the Spider-Man color scheme going on here. We got the blue Cobra Jet springs with the red Lakewood Industries drag shock. So let's go toss this in the vehicle. We got a couple from LMR today, not sponsored or anything. Let's go ahead and open them up and show you guys what I got. Is the bullet style grill. So let me unwrap it even further, because we all love unwrapping stuff, right? I'm jealous of you guys because you guys get to see it first. I don't. Voila. These mirrors, they are shaped like a teardrop. So here's where the lens will be. And as you can see, it's got like a teardrop design to it, and this will definitely cut through the air a lot better. These are fender vents that will go right behind the front wheel and allow all the air that gets trapped inside the front wheel well to escape. So, and that's not even the worst of it yet. You guys haven't even seen the rest. Track Spec Motorsports. Let me open this one. If Track Spec made fender vents, I would have bought them. But these are going to be hood vents, and these I will be measuring 1,000 times. We have heat extractors for over the exhaust. There will be one on each side, but it'll go probably somewhere around there. So we'll have one there, probably a little bit more forward. That's a little bit back, but right around there. And then we have one big boy that's gonna go right in here. There she is. Oh, Big Bertha right here. Look at this big girl. God damn, this thing is massive. Gotta do it. Scary. Cool. That wasn't terrifying at all. Time to angle grind it. Damn, she looks mean. She looks really mean. I'm looking at it, and it seems centered. It seems like I did a pretty damn good idea, or good job, my bad. I have another box right here. Actually, let's open this really quick. This came today, and I'm super excited about this. Look at these bad boys. Oh my God. We got some new headlights
for the Mustang. We are doing everything today. Now, so really quickly, here's a side-by-side. This one is kind of hard to see, but we got some daytime running lights, we got low beam, high beam, we got some turn signals in there, and then this one's just a circle. So this one's going to have way more features and be way cooler and just look way more modern, while this one is just a circle. Key is on. Let's get a little sneak peek. Oh, damn. Look at that. That shit looks modern as hell. Look at that. Look at that. That is sick. The best way to do it is just get some fishing line and run it through, just very gently. Fuck, this shit takes forever, you know what? Fuck this shit. Success!